So I'm going to be playing Kissed by the Baddest Bitter. It's an Otome, I think I said that right, dating sim game visual novel. It's a sort of dark romance, if I'm using romance book terms, where it's a little questionable, these dudes that you date in this game. And again, it's the idea of like, oh, yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, they aren't bad people, but they totally are. Also, this isn't human trafficking, but it totally is. Most of these dudes in this game, I kind of feel like don't actually like the character, but we'll get into that. So let's start. Yes, Valor Greyhound. That's the name I want to go with, definitely. Yes. Wonderful. And it all begins. This game is so horrible in that, like, it's like, yeah, this silly little situation. You're currently for sale. I can't believe it, but I've been put up for auction. Yeah, babe, did you just realize that? Cool. I guess you're wondering how I got here. 12 hours earlier. I work as a maid at a hotel owned by the Ichinomiya Group, which is a large company that owns banks and trading companies and is totally sus. They're bad in Japan and has many affiliate companies overseas. Yeah, do they have dark money? Probably. I did customer service for many years, phone customer service, and that's pretty close to my customer service voice that people responded surprisingly well to. Sometimes the more average person would be like, hey, are you a robot? And then I'd be like, I'm not a robot. Beep boop bop, beep boop bop. And they'd laugh, and we all feel a little less darkness. Oh my God, what if some rich, famous guy falls in love with me at first sight? You know, I have that thought anytime I'm going out for the day. So I get that thought. You know, eat the rich. I don't know why you're kind of drooling over this, but you know, again, fantasy, that's how we want our romance. We want it completely delusional. Oh my God, that's him. It's the king. Get out of the way. What? Ice suddenly pulls away from me, and I fall flat on my butt to the ground. Okay, he says nothing about me falling on my butt. Cool. Seems like a really nice guy. Like, this is totally a guy we should fall in love with. Not weird. Not awful. I've never had a stranger glare at me so coldly before. Then you've definitely never been to New Jersey. Two assholes with the price of one face. Erica's always such a bully, and I never stand up to her. But I might as well go take care of it. Yeah, okay. Someone's a little bit of a people pleaser. It's an okay hotel. Looks cute. You know, it looks nice. You know, I like this little area. I love a grand staircase for entrances. Oh, this is a lesson in people pleasing and why not to do it. You know, when you're having a tough time making waves, don't do what Valor Greyhound does and just goes with it. Say no. Say, I don't like this. No, thank you. Set your boundaries. But again, this is a romance story, so we gotta put our actual brains to the side and just fall into the delusion. Fedora on. Red suit jacket, white tie, black shirt. You know, sir, yeah, you could be rich and famous, or you could be a close-up magician. Wow. Couldn't tell you. The man grabs my chin and lifts it up. Like, again, strange dudes grabbing you anywhere. Not okay. Not okay. There's a thing called a personal bubble, and people need to stay out of that unless they are welcomed in. Gorgeous man with soft, wavy hair, whose face just happens to be on this month's issue of Rips? RIPs? Rest in pieces? Rest in pisses? A popular woman's magazine, yes, Rest in Pisses, is a popular woman's magazine. This is important. This is a little clue here, okay? This little clue. Something else is going on here. Excuse me? I guess she never read books. I'm a lady. Why would I read books? He grins at me and grabs my hand. He really seems sleazy. Okay, so the other guy who grabbed your hand, who was dressed as, what I'm gonna say in a not polite way, dressed as a like early 2000s like magician, FX magician. That's not sleazy, grabbing your hand. But this guy who's just a little stocky, he's real sleazy. Oh, I take that back. He does look very sleazy. He's dressed even worse. Okay. You're in my way. Move. He seems really nice. Like you just have to get to know him. Like, his humor isn't for everybody nice. Ooh, I burped. Though it wasn't very loud, sorry. Next time it's a loud burp. I'll let you know. I mean, well, you probably wouldn't know. You probably hear it. All for a glove, girl. You're too dedicated, and you're still not doing the task that your not manager Erica told you to do. A long, deserted hallway stretches out behind the door. Mr. Ichinomiya enters. Which room did he go into? I ask myself, out loud. Which is, you know, kind of how I do that normally. I talk to myself a lot. Like I am now. I peek through the gap and... she's being a little sneaky. I see several briefcases lying on a table. Filled with guns and large sums of money. Yeah, girl, this is Bad News Bears, and when we see stuff like that, we say, not my business.
I'm just gonna close the door.
We turn around, we go back the little old way we came. What are you doing here? A tall man with his hair slicked back pins me against the wall. Girl, this is not a safe situation. Looking down at me with sharp eyes. It all happens so suddenly, my body starts to tremble. Not in a good way. She's scared. Maybe she pee-peed her pants a little. Otherwise, you'll be wiped off the face of this earth. Okay. Definite threat. I am feeling threatened. I think I'm still in shock, and my body just automatically starts working. So we are, just going into a mental fugue, I guess you would say, because we're like so traumatized by the series of events that have taken place. So not a great series of events on this shift. But boy, will it be a story. This is how we know it's tough dudes. Some bad dudes. This music, this like bass line's coming in, is that bad dude bass line. What? Oh no, we broke something. I quickly look inside the crate and see a broken glass statue. First of all, why is the statue made of glass? That seems like a poor material to be making a large statue out of, okay? Why didn't you make it out of some sort of stone? You know, a concrete, if one will. Okay? And it was stolen from a museum just a few days ago. See, our girl's watching the news. She knows about current events. She knows about what's really important, and that's culture. Culture and history. She doesn't care about celebrities. The only dude she even recognized, she didn't even know the guy that owned the company she works for, but she knows the painter. So she's cultured, but maybe a little bit of arrogant. You think an apology is gonna cut it? You owe us. I got put up for auction in place of the Venus statue. That's how I got here, if you were curious. I can't believe someone's actually bidding $2 million. I'm obviously worth way more. All the tears I've been desperately holding back threaten to overflow. Now is not a time to cry. Granted, feel your feelings, but it's also a time to be screaming. Get screaming. I get out of the cage and 2 masked men approach me. Who could it be? Who could these mystery men be? I've been taken to the penthouse. She's like real excited about that. You're? I wonder who it could be. I am so shocked. I am the most shocked. All the masks off. So we met these 4. Who the heck is that? Who are you, sir? We haven't met you. That's a cute view. Got a good view up here. Okay, I see why she's freaking out about the penthouse. Wait a minute here. You won me in an auction, but I'm a human being. Girl, you a little slow on the uptick here. You should have been thinking that from the beginning. What? But wait, I forgot. I'm not a thing that should be bought and sold. I'm a person. I shouldn't have been up for auction. Yeah. If there's someone out there to buy it, you can sell it, babe. I just feel like he'd say that. There are no rules. So that just makes me think. No rules. Just right. Outback Steakhouse. This is actually the first time a person's ever been auctioned off, though. Oh my! I'm a first? What gives you the right to decide that? Okay, I'm glad she's speaking up for herself now. Wish she had done this previously. But, you know, progress, not perfection, right? That's where we're always striving towards. These guys are scary, but I'd rather... Oh, God, girl. But I'd rather die than be sold off to that nasty old man. Plus, we need to figure out who gets to keep her. Oh, okay, so you're bad too. You're a bad guy. They really meant it when they said, who's the baddest bidder? No, thank you. I don't like him. This guy? Don't like. Don't really like any of them, but we also still have another guy who has literally not spoken nor been acknowledged at any point. Who's just standing in this room on that staircase. I'm the only good guy here. Any guy who tells you he's a good guy? Probably not. You're just trying to lower Baba's stock. Okay. I think Baba did that himself. Alright, so we got a crooked businessman, casino hotel owner, a very famous painter, a thief, a Hong Kong mobster. Hong Kong mobster? Who are these people? Not good. Not good people. I'm speechless for a moment, but then I pull myself together. So she's like, yeah. What I like to think is like when someone's saying I pull myself together is like they're adjusting their bra. They're getting ready, right? Ready for business. Great point here. Human trafficking is illegal. All right, so finally she's got her voice. She's using her voice. All right, Valor, get them. Tell them. I'm gonna report this to the police. Well, we'll see how that goes. What? A crooked cop? What? He is just a sassy little twink, isn't he? Look at him. You're a detective? Yeah, well. No way! Even the police are in on this! Wow, surprise, surprise! He's a dirty cop. Make a decision. Okay, so they have human trafficked her. She's been purchased. Now they're like, okay, well, you gotta pick who your owner is. So, weird. Okay. Why would... Alright. I'll let you choose who buys you. Oh, how polite and nice of you. So we have the owner of the hotel / casino we work at, a Mr. Ice K Ichinomiya. He's cold, he's rude, he's ruthless. And then we have Soryu O. He's a Hong Kong mobster. He's got no emotion. His hair's slicked back, and he's got a pretty nice suit. And then we've got a thief, who seems to be a little bit of the, a term I've heard for this type of character is the tragic slut character. Mitsunari Baba. So... that's him. That's cute. He seems pretty gross. And then Ota Kisaki. He definitely feels like a trust fund baby. And a sassy little bitch. Little sassy bitch. And then, of course, we have the crooked cop. Apparently, we could have him be our owner. Mamoru Kishi. He's like not into his job. He's not a good cop. Are there any good cops? So what I'm thinking is, well, I definitely want to go through all the guys because they're all horrible in their own individual ways. I mean, they're so dreamy. They're the dreamiest in their own ways. Lots of great choices here. A lot of great men. The dating pool is really dried up here.